Welcome back to my channel. My name is Isa, and in today's video I will talk about what is new in the new version of the PrintStick organizer, which runs from July 2022 to June of 2023. If you are new around here, hello, my name is Isa, and I'm always sharing interesting tips and tricks and things that you can do on iPad to be better organized, more productive, and more creative. If this sounds like fun, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell so you know when there's a new video out. Before I begin showing you everything that's new in this version, I want to mention that if you already purchased your PSO or PrintStick organizer for the year of 2022, you don't need to upgrade. I have improved this version. I have added a few things, but any spreads that you see here that are new, you get access to already when you go to the PrintStick organizer libraries, so you can download them and add them to your existing PSO. The first thing that you might notice here is some difference in the colors. I'm actually using a brand new color version, which is a dark rainbow version. So that means that all of my boxes that used to be white are now going to be black, and that looks so cool. But not only that, you also have backgrounds of different colors throughout the planner. So the best example is if I go to each of my different months, the background color will change. So you get to experiment with all of the different colors and you don't get bored of looking at the same. Having a dark background, so the boxes being black, really helps the colors pop, and this actually helps your view a little bit because you don't have so much light going to your eyes. Rather, you have a dark background with light colored text, and this can help your eyes feel a little bit less tired. The next thing that changes in this version of the PSO is navigation. If you take a look at the navigation bars, both on the right side as well as on the left side, you'll see that you have more buttons. And the most evident ones are these ones under each of the month names. And those are actually links to each of the weeks. These came from the feedback that you guys left in the survey that I shared, saying that you would like to have direct access to the weeks of each month. So now you have that. You can just tap on each of these dots and each of the weeks will open. Another page that has new buttons is your yearly page. So here what I did is I added a small calendar icon for both of the calendars included with each month, so that let's say you are writing down what's going on in January. This is your yearly overview. And instead of stopping what you're doing and having to move to the right side looking for January, because you have those two calendar icons here as well, but instead of having to do that, you can also just tap on the icon right here and that is going to open that month. But once you are in any other view, you can of course use these icons that were here since before to navigate the different monthly spreads. There are actually some secret links on this page, and those are gonna take you to the quarters, which again, you do have linked on the right side as well, right here. So if you tap on each of these buttons, you'll open a different quarter. But if you want to access them from this yearly page, if you're working on a certain month, what you do is you tap to the left of the monthly label. There's no button that's visible, but if you tap there, you're going to open that month's quarter. I'm going to show you more improvements. Now we move on to the left side of the screen, and we are going to access our notebook. Now here you have 40 sections, you used to have 20 before, and same thing, you have the ones on the left with a solid background and the ones on the right will have no background or a transparent page, so that you can create and add your own boxes or your own spreads. Another subtle difference here is that when you open a section of the notebook, now you have this number here which tells you exactly which page of the notebook you are at. You also have this space now on most pages so that you can enter your own labels. Another new thing that is included in this version of the PSO is that if you head to your index, this had been here before, but now you'll see on this side that you have this block with undated pages. That means that if I tap on where it says undated daily, I'm going to open this page that has no dates, and this means that I can keep using my PrintStick organizer either before the official start date or after. So you have daily, weekly, and both monthly spreads. So I added a few things at the very last minute for the phone versions. Now these color buttons, as you can see, are also gray. That means that you have phone versions for them, and if I tap on them, when within the phone pages, you'll see that these sections adapt to my screen. And if I tap on that button again, I'm going to open the full page. One more thing I have added is now you have 2 buttons for the weekly spreads on the phone. This first one, you had it since the previous version, but there's a second one. And I decided to leave this blank because I have added stickies to the PrintStick library, so you can choose which weekly spread fits your needs best, and then you can just put it on this page. Now you have all pages of the phone together. That means that you can just scroll and you'll see all of the phone pages available in the PSO. These used to be located behind each of the iPad or the bigger page options, but now I put them all together, so hopefully it'll be easier to find them all and use them when you are on your phone. Another thing that has changed is now all of the icons and buttons that are available for the phone are more visible because they are all gray. So that includes these 4 icons at the top, which have also become gray. When you're on a phone page, you know that any of these icons that you touch will open in that format. A few pages have been added here. For example, you have blank sections fit for the phone. And another awesome thing that is new is if you tap on that icon again, so I'm on my phone version of my triangle blank page, and if I tap on that triangle, I'm going to navigate to the iPad or the larger version of the same page. So any icon that you have on the phone, if you tap again, you can switch between the large or the small version of that same page. For example, let's say I'm in my calendar page, and if I tap on this icon again, the calendar button, I will open the phone version. The spreads that have been included are here. The first one is this new icon. So all these buttons will help you set up your routines. These are pages that you can set up once or, change up as often as you want, but you don't have to do it daily. And then you can really just come and check and see how you want to divide your time, where you want to put most attention, the things that you're doing, what makes you happy, what doesn't. These buttons you have seen, so you have your day routine, you have your perfect days, so you can keep a little overview of each day of the week, and you have your shutdown routine as well. The new button is for your planning routine. So you have different boxes where you can enter all of your habits or the things that you need to add to your planner on a daily basis, weekly and monthly. And then you have some blank boxes at the bottom so you can enter whatever you want. These pages are also accessible in phone format. So if you tap on the icon again, you will open the smaller version. The next new page is here where it says accomplished. Now, this has been modified from the previous version and made a lot simpler. So first, if you tap on this button, you have this page that says Finish Tasks. This is where you will keep track of the small things accomplished, medium things accomplished, and big things accomplished. You can keep track of all of the things you feel proud of here. And whenever you're feeling down, you're not doing enough, you can come take a look and see all of the things that you have in fact done. But you also get a second page now where you can add important milestones, and here is really cool because you can either just add photos as reminders of achievements that have occurred, or what I've been doing is I keep little notes of the things, for example, that my baby has done. For example, when she starts walking, when she said her first word, I keep track of all of that on this page. Another thing I've done, you'll see that this button has lit up. However, the letters are gray and not black. So if I tap on the button again, you'll see that it's black. That means that this button takes me to this page. But if I move on, I'll see that I'm still in the same section, but on a different page of that section. So for example, if I go to my ideas page and then I tap on one of my boxes here, before there was no way to know where this page was coming from, but now you can see that this button is still highlighted. So now you'll know that this page belongs to your ideas section, and then you can just tap back here to know where you are. Another new page is in your travel section. So this is actually your second dot here. There's one more page that has been added, and this is your travel itinerary. This was available at the library as a separate download, but I decided that it's important enough to have it here in the planner as well. And you have a 7-day schedule or itinerary planner for your trips. So here you can put a little either overview or the date of each of the days. And then you have space to enter the time and then what's going on each of those times on each day. I've used this for my own travel and it's really helpful. The last few changes were made here on the icon. Some of them have been slightly modified to make it more clear where you're going. but each of the icons still take you to each of the same sections that you had before. One more thing that this version has, there's a little secret gift linked somewhere in the PSO. I'm not going to tell you where. And if you find it, please let me know in a comment, but please don't say where it is so that other users can have fun looking for it. So that's it. These are the main changes done to the new PSO. I hope that it makes it easier to navigate and find what you are looking for. Again, this PSO, the idea is that you have so many options, so much you can use. It doesn't mean you have to use it all, but the way it's linked, it's very easy to choose what you want to be using, how you want to use it, when you want to use it. Okay, so if you have any questions about these or any other suggestions, I'm always open to any feedback. I would really like to know how you feel about this new version. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know, and thank you so much for being here. I will see you soon.